Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack. Welcome back to the Top 5 series for Season 3, a series where you make me hate my life because the top 5 best workshop game modes don't ever get picked. And it's funny because now everyone has access to the workshop. With the anniversary event and drop-in also came the workshop, so I think that was the reason why I wasn't winning because, well, no one has their favorite, but now everyone has access. So I'm hoping, all right? I'm hopeful it might win. Now, as you guys probably already know, last week I didn't do a traditional top 5 video where I leave it up to you jabronis to vote for next week's top 5 video because I did look at the top 10 best anniversary skins. But the week before that, we looked at the top 5 worst maps, and you guys voted for the top 5 favorite heroes, or my top 5 favorite heroes. Now, normally with these top 5 or top 10 videos, I try to be as unbiased as possible, but this video is literally my own opinion. It's literally my top 5 favorite heroes. You're clicking on a video that first starts off with my, me, not you, me, my top 5 favorite heroes in Overwatch. So there's gonna be some people that still try to argue saying that this list is wrong, and I'm just sitting there like, what? So instead of looking like an idiot trying to argue in the comments section, why don't you leave me a comment telling me what your favorite hero is or top 5 favorite heroes? But before we get onto the list that will still ultimately get argued saying that's wrong, make sure you vote in the top right hand corner between the top 5 best workshop game modes versus the top 5 best game modes for each and every single event. I figured the anniversary event is going on, and throughout the week every single event game mode is being played, so hey, maybe now would be a good time to bring that list. I'm talking about Junkenstein's Revenge, I'm talking about May Snowball Offensive, you already know what number 1 is, all those game modes. But until that episode, right now we gotta focus on what is ya boys' favorite heroes in Overwatch. Now I just gotta say that I love a majority of heroes in the game. There's not really one hero I absolutely despise. Actually, that's a complete lie. Let's just get on with the list and talk about the heroes that I absolutely love. Hey guys, Editing Zach. I'm just here to tell you that I am streaming a tournament on Elo Hell's Twitch page. If you want to come check me out, I am casting, but after this video. Okay, bye. Now starting off our list at number 5 is gonna be a hero that I don't really think is the number 1 in a lot of people's top 5 lists, but everyone seems to love. And I figured the number 5 spot is my perfect placement for this hero. And this is gonna be everyone's favorite cowboy, and this is gonna be McCree. McCree is one of, if not the coolest hero in Overwatch. And he's the simplest hero, not only based on his hero kit, but also just who he is. He's literally a cowboy with a mechanical arm, and that's really the most distinct feature about this cowboy, because you look at his arsenal and it's just a magnum pistol, which is traditional with cowboys, but it's literally just that. It's a simple little pistol. When we have Tesla cannons and we have freeze guns in the game, a little tiny peacekeeper is still cool, but extremely simple. And then you look at the rest of the hero kit and it's a flashbang and a combat roll. And that's McCree. That's literally it. But it's not the hero kit or really the hero design that people fall in love with. No. It has to be his voice actor. It has to be Matt Mercer, because this voice actor is straight up butter, dog. All right, Matt Mercer was made for McCree. In fact, he even kind of looks like McCree. It's a little bit scary when you compare the two. And those are really the reasons why I fell in love with McCree right away at the beginning, is because he was simple to learn, he was one of the coolest heroes in the game, and his voice actor is so sexy. Everyone loves a good McCree voice line every now and then because you just hear that vibration. It's like an orgasm in your ear, and I absolutely love it. And still to this day, I have that exact same love for McCree as I once did when I first started playing Overwatch. No, actually, I learned about McCree before I even bought the game of Overwatch. When it first released, when Overwatch memes were coming out, I learned of that Pokemon High Noon meme, and then I learned about McCree, and I knew it was Overwatch, so I even knew about McCree before I hopped into Overwatch. Once again, just showing how much I love this hero, and still love this hero to this very day. Plus, Lifeguard McCree, come on, son, that man's sexy. And the same could easily be said for my 4th favorite hero in Overwatch, even though it's a little bit more creepier when you call this hero sexy. But this is going to be a very controversial hero because so many people love her and so many people hate her for various different reasons, and sometimes even for the same reason. But my 4th favorite hero in Overwatch is going to go to the gamer girl Diva. This is every single e-boy's, and heck, every single e-girl's wet dream, is a Korean gamer girl that enlisted in the army because she was the #1 StarCraft player in all of Korea. But why is she my favorite hero in all of Overwatch? basically the same reasons. No, I'm just kidding. Surprisingly, it wasn't even the in-game Diva that I fell in love with. It was basically the merch that I liked. And I know that sounds a little bit stupid, but you have to understand is that I'm a man of passion, all right? I love Overwatch, and since it's my job, of course, I'm gonna buy a bunch of Overwatch merch. But it seemed like 80% of everything Overwatch was Diva. Whether it was backpacks, whether it was figurines, whether it was lanyards, whether it was body pillows, it was Diva. So I bought all this Overwatch merch, aka Diva merch, and I'm like, you know, I don't even play Diva and I have all this stuff. I should probably learn Diva. And that's how I finally learned my very first tank. You have to understand is that I'm a DPS player at heart. And when I first started getting into the game, I refused to play tank, not because I didn't like to play tank, but because I wasn't good at like Reinhardt or I wasn't good at Zarya. But I never really played Diva. And since I got all this stuff, I thought, okay, let me get the Diva gold gun and force myself to play. And thank God I did, because if I didn't, and if it wasn't for Diva, I wouldn't be the flexible DPS player that I am today. Plus, Diva is such a cool hero. Being able to control this big giant pink mag, being able to eat all these projectiles and bullets, and then eject out of this big giant ball and play as baby Diva with this bunny blaster, that's so unique. So she's a different kind of hero, but still a fun one nonetheless. And at the end of the day, if you have fun with a hero, it's probably gonna be one of your favorites. And well, Diva's definitely that hero. Plus her voice lines, I don't know, I think they're kind of cool. Charlotte Chung, she did an amazing job, and she just had a baby, and if you really think about it, she was the Mac. But when we talk about my third favorite hero in Overwatch, it's gonna be another controversial pick, because I don't like this hero just for the hero itself, but mainly her toolkit. More importantly, her ultimate, and probably the reason why so many people like this hero to begin with as well. And this is gonna be everyone's favorite cowgirl, Ashe, but more importantly, thick boy Bob! Bob is the reason why you like Ashe. Like, nobody's gonna look at you weird if you say that you like Ashe yourself. Yeah, that's fine. But everyone's gonna look at you weird if you say you don't like Bob, because everyone loves Bob. Bob is our Lord and Savior. If we could replace Jeff Kaplan, we would replace him with thick boy Bob, because of how sexy this dude is. He is the sexiest part about Overwatch, all right? Move aside McCree, move aside Widowmaker, move aside everybody, because thick boy Bob is coming through. And that alone is the reason why I love Ashe. But if I can just calm the party that I'm having down under, when we look at Ashe herself, it's a great addition to Bob. But in all seriousness, when I looked at the origin story for Ashe, not even the animated short, just the origin story, her voice actor is the thing that I fell in love with. I truly think that Ashe's voice actor is the best in the game, all because of the sheer power that she has in her voice. And if you haven't listened to the origin story with your AirPods in or with any other broke boy headphones, please watch it, because you will sense the power and get goosebumps every single time you just listen to it. You don't even have to watch it. Just simply listening to that origin story is gonna make you fall in love with Ashe. And then more importantly, fall in love with thick boy Bob, baby! And of course, I fell in love with her hero kit. Besides Bob, which I can't talk enough about Bob, her little rifle sniper thing, it was simple to grasp onto, and I'm pretty decent with it. Any kind of hit scan I'm gonna like, because, well, I grew up a Call of Duty player, so of course I'm gonna like the hit scan guns. And then her coach gun, and then her TNT, another unique part about Ashe just to separate her from McCree. Oh my God, Ashe is so cool, man. Ashe herself is BA, Bob is thick and sexy. This whole entire dynamic is straight up beautiful, man. I can't wait to see the future Ashe and Bob skins, because that's honestly the best part, is that we get an Ashe skin, but more importantly, we get a Bob skin, bruh. We get a Bob skin. I don't know why I said it like that, but we get a Bob skin. But even though we just talked about the most BA hero in all of Overwatch, of course, we have to talk about the most cutest hero in Overwatch, and he takes the second spot in my favorite hero list. And this is gonna be everyone's favorite hamster, the only hamster you could ever like in Overwatch, Hammond, aka Wrecking Ball. Hammond is straight up cute. He's adorable, he's cuddly, he's chunky, he has chubby cheeks, and I'm a sucker for that. What can I say? I like the cute stuff about Overwatch, but I guess not everyone is about that kind of vibe, because when he first got released, he had so much mixed reaction. He was the most mixed reaction hero, because people were confused as to why a hamster was joining Overwatch. But a hamster was joining Overwatch. Like, that was such a cool idea. Why are you questioning it? But it's not just any hamster. No. It's a hamster that's probably more smarter than every single one of you will ever be, controlling a wrecking ball. That is so cool, man! I fell in love with that idea instantly. As soon as I saw his little head poke out of that giant ball, oh yeah, I fell in love with it. Oh yeah, I wanted to main him. And oh yeah, I got his gold gun. Like I said before, I love the cute parts about Overwatch, and Hammond is literally the definition of cute. But I also love the different dynamic that he brought to the hero roster, because a lot of people didn't really like Orisa because she was so similar to Reinhardt and so similar to Zarya and whatnot, but Hammond was completely different. And I think that's why a lot of people really didn't like him, because he was not only completely different, but he was extremely hard to learn. You couldn't just learn him in one night. No, you had to actually take the time, effort, and energy to learn this complex hero. And while it didn't happen overnight or even in the first week, over time, people started to see his potential. And thanks to a few buffs to his hero kit, he became a solid pick. He became one of the most unique tank picks in all the game. And that's why I really like it, because he is so different, so unique, with a physics mechanic that you have to get down. I love that learning curve, because once I got it down, he became so fun. He's not just a simple walk, aim, shoot, go, and it's not like that, and that's what I really love about Hammond. I almost forgot to mention his voice lines, or his ability to talk, is so awesome as well. He has a program that allows him to transfer his thoughts into a robotic voice, and the voice actors, there's 2 different voice actors that's able to mimic hamster voices and robotic voices. That's dope, man. Hammond's dope, he's cute, he's a whole package. But even though you might not have known the heroes in the order of this list, you know what was coming up at number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, I think it's finally time to talk about why I love this hero so much, but more importantly, come out and tell you guys that I am, in fact, a Hanzo. It's Mei. You guys knew my favorite hero is Mei ever since you clicked this video. It's probably even in the thumbnail, because everyone knows me as the Mei main. And there's many different reasons as to why I love Mei, why I main her. And I did make a video a long time ago giving my reasons as to why I main Mei, but here, let me explain why I love Mei. If it's not her cute, adorable personality, or the fact that she walks around with a companion named Snowball, or the fact that she's so fun to play, it's probably because of the fact that I have some personal ties with Mei. If you guys don't know this story, about 2.5 years ago, I was featured on Stylosis' channel on a series called Overanalyze, and I sent in a gameplay where I was playing Mei on Hanamura, and he broke down my Mei gameplay, analyzed it, and just gave me some tips, and it was at that point that it started this. It started my career, it started my Overwatch journey, and it's all thanks to not only Stylosa, but more importantly, Mei. If it wasn't for Mei, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I know that sounds a little bit stupid, and I'm crediting a hero that's not even real, but if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to be where I am right now. When you think about Bro You Whack, you most commonly think about him being a Mei main, or him being a virgin, and you'd be correct on both statements. But I'm so happy that I can associate myself with a hero like Mei, because Mei is often mistaken and typically hated. Not a lot of people love Mei the way that I love Mei, and I think that's the main reason why I gravitated towards Mei, is that so many people hated her, so I wanted to try to give her a chance and, you know, try to main her, make her my thing. And thank God I did, because when I first started playing her, I fell in love with her. Yeah, it might not have been great, but I just loved everything about Mei. And still to this day, I love playing Mei. She's still my most played hero, and I don't think anyone's ever gonna take that spot away from Mei, because of what she's done for me, but also what she just means for me. She's perfect. She is the most perfect hero in my eyes. And after just saying that, I think I might want to dedicate a whole entire video just talking about why I love Mei, because this video is about to hit 15 minutes and it's way past my limits. So anyway, guys, those are my favorite heroes. I love Overwatch. I love all the heroes, even the heroes that I hate like Hanzo and Doomfist, I love, because that's what makes Overwatch so special, is that you can get so invested with these characters that aren't even real aside from their voice actors. And I'm so lucky to be able to do this for a living and have a community like you guys and have a game like this that I can play every single day, that I still love to play every single day. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.